And we got one. It's across the street here. I'm assuming it is one. You got a live one here. There we go. Alright, let me see. Where's he going? That's where I'm going. Yeah, most people run away from stuff like that. I see that and I'm like, well, I'm up. Man, fucking moving fast. I want to see some pace with them here. Can't hear what he's saying, but certainly the anger is there. He's fucking moving quick. There you go. Oh yeah, he's out. Alright, we gotta go deal with him. He's not stopping for lights. Unfortunately, I have to. Oh no, hey, here we go. Alright. Probably get a cigarette ready. That usually is a good icebreaker. Alright, let me see. Yeah, he's not going to stop for lights. So I got to kind of just go where he's going. The first chance I get across, or if he moves, lately though, not lately, it's been happening a while. I get over to them, and they just fucking calm right down. It's almost like it hides in the body. I gotta get out a little speed here. Oh, sorry. All right. Where you go? Oh, over there. All right. Is he gonna go straight? Is he coming across the street? I think he's gonna go straight, probably. So I'm gonna go straight too. Yeah, I'm gonna intercept him at some point. You gonna sit down? A lot of times they sit down over there. Not demonic. Oh yeah, there we go. He's in the spot. There we go. Oh, he's pissing. All right. Will you stay in our lover's story? If you stay, we'll be somewhere, 'cause we believe in you. Soon you'll grow and take country. Hey, brother.
Shut the fuck up.
Brother. Cigarette? Yeah. Do you want a light?
Parents, you give me some money! No!
You okay, man?
Parents have some fucking money! You've been thoughtful with me all fucking money! Goddamn thoughtful!
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna put this down. And then, no, I'm gonna keep it going. Well, here's the thing. Demons want to talk to you. This guy doesn't seem to want to talk to me. I'm gonna put this down, and I'm gonna fire it up again in a minute. Hang on. Well, I got over to him, and I was like, "Hey man, do you need a light?" He's like, "No, I don't need." He like totally gets normal for it. He goes, "No, I don't need a light." I'm like, "What's going on? Are you right, man?" He's like, "No, I'm not alright. I've been fucking drunk and drugged all month." And they start screaming about someone giving them money or something. Now, the thing is, probably does have something in him, you know, of course, acting out like that and violent. But it's not at the surface. It doesn't want to come to the surface. Usually, they want to talk. Like if there's one there that's present, that is floating around at the top, so to speak, they'll they'll want to engage in a conversation. This guy just seems mad about something, and but yeah, when I talked to him for a minute back there, I turned the camera up, so I didn't want to see if I could get a sort of conversation going on, you know. But yeah, he was just kept moving. He's like, no, I've been drunk and drugged all month. Yeah, I mean, he's saying HPD sucked my bucket cock. So there's one in there, right? Obviously, you don't act that way unless you have some in there. But they're not talking. They're not coming to the surface. They're not. Yeah. I don't know, the two little interactions I had with them when I talked to him, he becomes slightly more lucid. And yeah, he said he need a light, but we still got the cigarette. At this point, it's like, all right, well, my job is to talk to the demons, not really provide security. That's more an HPD thing. So they're not coming for him, that's for sure. They don't even mess with those people. They just let them do what they want. Unfortunately. Where'd he go? Oh, he's walking up toward the alleyway. Yeah, it's tough because you know, there's a point you reach where it's like you don't want to cross that harassment line. You know, I've had situations like that where like the lady we had a couple months back that was definitely full of them. She was talking to voices, and when I brought up Jesus Christ, she started laughing at me. So I think they had a good hold of that body. However, there might have been a lot of them, or there might have been a really strong one. But yeah, sometimes I get people that are just like having a little breakdown like that, and you know, there's no demonic influence at the surface, and then what do? You just follow them around, and I don't know. So thought we had one, we let it go, because what are you gonna do? Like in an opposite situation, when I was following that other lady for a couple blocks, people don't know what I'm doing. They just see me, you know, following some person. I look like I'm fucking harassing them, especially the woman. It's like, and I got to a point where it's like, well, I know they're in there. They're mocking me, which is unusual. Yeah, that was the first one I got like that. For most of the time that I've been doing this, in my experience, they fucking come to me. They want to talk to me. They want to, you know, I think they just want to talk to people. And yeah, there's no Latin in that guy. There was no, it just wasn't there. It wasn't there. It wasn't in the surface, but there has to be something inside, a demonic influence inside, you know. So, I don't know. I reached the point where it's like, well, what do, you know, I'm not security. I don't think he's going to hurt anyone. All these guys don't. You know, a lot of times when people freaking out, they look like they're going to rampage, but then when people get near them, they kind of quiet down, because the conflict it's in them, you know. I'm the same way. Like when I've had my fucking mental health freakouts, I was never a danger to anyone. And even, you know, the real bad ones that I had to be told about, there was a couple times, like, you know, I'd go fight traffic with batteries a few times. So I mean, potentially, but it wasn't anything that I was, it wasn't a premeditated thing, like I'm going to attack this person. That guy was just really mad. He's polite though to me. So that's started off in what they would call in media res. Is that what it's called? Where we're already in the middle of something. I like that. It makes it seem like there's something urgent happening. I woke up this morning and I was looking at my phone. And I noticed that I fucking 1997. I noticed I text my building manager a text, and in the text was a link to my image folders. And then you open it up, and it's got all the stuff that I use for the channel and social media, like all stuff partway through being finished and graphic art kind of stuff. Weird. So I sent a text to him. I'm like, yeah, man, for some reason I mailed you a link to my galleries. And he's like, yeah, I figured it was a mistake. But it wasn't there when I went to bed. This is something that happened overnight while I was sleeping. One of the apps took it upon itself to text my fucking building manager all my shit. There's nothing really bad in it. Like, there's no anything you get in trouble for. There's the wherever I go I must grape guy from Africa, but I mean, that looks bad for him, not me. That was actually, what was that? That was a documentary on the Congolese rebels or fighting in the jungle, and the attitude towards graping over there is very lax. I have a friend from Zimbabwe who makes it seem as if it's just boys being boys, like it's something like every girl goes through, you know, or at the whims of. And the men, you know, are pretty casual about it too. They have billboards. The government puts up these billboards over there. And you can find them online. You know, use the index. If you use the index and search Africa grape billboards, they got these billboards that try to tell men that it's not good to do. In these very certain ways, like real men don't grape, or, you know, so they had ones because they were graping children because it was supposed to cure AIDS. Whatever. I mean, maybe it does. How the fuck do I know? Well, AIDS isn't a real thing, so I mean, that's, you know, that's a part too. Jamie Deluxe, what the fuck is his last name? I don't know, I was watching a video on his channel, and there was this dude that just made me so angry. This guy that worked with Fauci on the HIV grift, he's just got this face on him, like, and he's a grabbler, of course, you know. They all are. And they were, what they were trying to do originally, from what I understand, is they were trying to make a cancer, right, that they could control. So perhaps they could cure it themselves or make money selling it to pharmaceutical, you know, whatever the fuck, evil shit, evil men doing evil shit. When they say they discovered that this cure for this thing that was going around, which was AIDS, and HIV was a virus that created AIDS, which is just, none of it makes sense. Viruses don't leave the body, they don't spread person to person. That's just basic shit that you learn that in fucking science class. Everybody's kind of forgotten it though. They don't, you know, not allowed to say that. And like, he has the grift. He's the one that came up with the idea that HIV creates AIDS. What it is, it's just, if you go to the doctor, it's a non-conclusive test. They observe you and they get input from the patient on your lifestyle, and they look at your white blood cell count, which could be almost any reason. They could budget in any direction for anything, and they determine if you have HIV. Now, HIV, they say, leads to AIDS, and this guy was like real adamant about it, because it's his grip, you know, it's his lie. And he's like, are you going to tell me that you don't think HIV leads to AIDS? And the guy's like, well, I don't know. You're a researcher. You don't know this. Just getting real butthurt. Like, Goyam, I'm telling you, you listen to me. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. It's like, I want to reach through the screen and shake his hand. YouTube. But, yeah, so that was the last thing I was doing before I went to bed. So I wake up this morning and find that, you know, it's automatically just decided to email my building manager all my a link to all my galleries. I mean, thank God there's nothing bad in there, and I wouldn't have anything like bad anyway, but like private stuff. There's nothing in there but, you know, goofy memes and little projects I'm doing in different states of, you know, in different states. And but I did download a new cleaner. I don't trust any of those cleaners, man, and I don't know why I did. I just, because I have it on my iPad, it seems to work pretty good there, or my Samsung pad. And so that's the only new thing I can think, because when we download these apps, right, no one reads the EULA, but all of them say they retain the right to control your email, control your text, send your texts, read your texts. You specifically allow them to send texts from your phone in your name. It's all there. It's all there. So you can't be mad when I can't be upset that they do this, because I willingly download the shit. It's all the shit, all those words that people are trying to blast through, like yes, 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 yes. You give them your ass. I mean, I don't even know the extent of some of this stuff. You know, you saw recently the guy that tried to sue Disney for his wife's death, and they were like, no, you signed up to our streaming service for a month, so you signed a thing that says you can't sue us. Like that, you know, of course they have all that stuff in there, and of course it's all buried in there, but unless you accept it, you don't have fucking TikTok on your phone, you don't have Instagram, or you don't have fucking Google Mail, you know, you don't have things that you need. There are some things that come preset on your phone that have EULAs like that. So, yeah, I'm going to get rid of that cleaning software, because I've never had something like that happen. When in the middle of the night, it just decided to send to send someone all my a link that goes to all my galleries. I don't have a lot of stuff on there. I have a lot of stuff like in clouds and in, you know, storage places, but it's for my immediate galleries. So it's all stuff I'm working on, like at the moment, for this channel, other social media, stuff I'm doing for other people, whatever. Yeah, pretty fucked up. There's that spoopy fortress building that you'd almost expect there to be like a no camera sign out here. I've talked about it in a lot of videos, the weirdness of this building, its design. It's like a fortress. Again, take note of the barbed wire facing in, so you kick out. That barbed wire is facing in that way, so they want to keep whatever's here out of there, and whatever's in there out of here. So those little details you got to look at that no one really does. I bet no one gives this place a thought at all. I know a little bit about architecture, spending years working in civil engineering, but I know enough to see the things like the double doors there. That's usually because you don't want people to get away. If it stops at the door and they can't get in, someone tries to make an escape, you have the other one locked behind, shut behind them. Little things like that. I don't think your regular passerby would would make note of, but I do. I notice all kinds of things that, well, not like it's anything special. I think anybody else that like me would can notice the same thing. I mean, 95% aren't going to notice anything. Just notice that it's time to eat again, or go to the bathroom, or the simple functions supersede anything. I'm hungry. Okay, let's go get something to eat right now. And, you know, how many times have you heard that? Have you heard people say that? And they get mad when they don't get their food, they get hungry. A lot of this place centers around just eating. I mean, that's all they really have. You know, just high-end restaurants, middle-end restaurants, and middle and high-end shopping. So everything costs money. I mean, you get money on the beach, I guess, kind of for free. If you're not renting any stuff for the beach. Well, no, it's not free. You're in a hotel. You're in, you know. It's just money, and you're just spending money to be here. Like every day, I saw a girl a traveler, a YouTube travel person, not an actual traveler, but and she had a budget of she was budgeting her days here in Waikiki, and I think she spent like $1,000 in 5 days. I saved the screenshot, and yeah, I should see if I have. But anyway, yeah. Just because there's all these little things you don't think about that cost money, you know, that add up really quick. I mean, just I'd go from just to the house to, you know, run errands to come back, and like it used to be, running errands was like $20. Now it's closer to 50. You know, so many things have gone up in price, and you know, if you've also noticed, a lot of the things you buy are smaller. There's less of it. Especially when it comes to like food items or supplies like that, or any like household supplies. Bottles are smaller. The price has gone up. We're all dealing with it. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. No more action going on out here. If there really wasn't anyway. Almost maybe he thought we had something, but we didn't. But I always get my ears and eyes open, and my nose smelling Pomaria, pot, and piss. The 3 cents of Waikiki. Thanks for dropping in. Say hi to me in the comments. If you have any information pertaining to anything I talked about here, or anything else, or want to know anything. Until next time, don't blame the teacher. Blame the school.